what I just got now versus my old blade. That little puny thing right there, and then we got this. Come on, man. The room I'm gonna have to go to kill that one guy.
Free your mind.
Which is this. If you look down below, you're gonna see my mouse spinning like the last episode. It is now blue. The XP bar has gotten what is called rested, so 200% more gained experience from killing monsters, and if I do missions, that does not affect my bar. So, well, quests. I call them missions because, I don't know, I just call them that. Let's get this out of the way. First aid. Might as well use that linen bandage. Perfect. Skill now hit 2, spinning around right there. But what that's going to allow me to do is heal for 66 HP for 6 seconds, so it's 11-point heal. Not bad, especially if I have a pet or something. That's perfect for me. I can also make potions and stuff, but I'm not going to do that. I have not built up my two-handed skill off screen like I was going to promise. Everything has to load up, which I'm fine with it, doing that. Missions. I have to kill that intruder, which we can do. And we have to deliver some letter. Before I deliver that letter, I want to go and build up the skill. Well, actually, no. No, I'm not going to build that skill up just yet. I know I have to build up that two-handed attack. That's going to be hell in a cell to do. Also, another racial passive for Blood Elves is... Oh, did a paladin just buff me? Plus 20 attack power. Holy crap, that's great. Paladins can also apply blessings like priests can. Pretty much anything that's like a spellcaster class can buff. Now as a hunter, again, I can track beasts. All the little red blips on my map over here will show creatures that I can kill and or tame. I can't tame a creature as of yet, but eventually I will be able to. This is something I want to tame. I'm going to be missing a lot. World of Warcraft is one of those things you have to grind. You'll keep seeing this bar go up, and it's going to be like special attacks, swords, and stuff like that. Whatever. Anyway, I'll show you the skill I have to build. Skill-wise, two-handed sword, 9 out of 30. I have to get that to 30 before I'm actually any good with it. Why not take the small egg, bird beaks, and stuff like that? Can't go wrong. Herbalism is a skill you can use eventually in the game. I'm not going to be using it, but in old WoW, if you use this enough, it actually granted you a heal once you got your skill high enough, which is pretty great.
State your business.
I'm doing the quest for North Sanctum. Pretty much I have to go find this guy's student or something like that. But I'm giving him this letter. He has a favor to ask me. I have to go to an area. His apprentice dropped something, I guess, and I have to go pick it up and then come back to him.
Farewell.
You got my attention.
Also, never trust the Alliance. This is a dwarf. Dwarves are very ugly, very annoying. Stupid. Did I say dwarf? Yeah, it's a dwarf. I mean, anybody who does like the Alliance, you know, for each their own. But for me, I don't like them. Hit that arcane shot real quick when I back up. I just leveled up, rested bonus. The experience wasn't that bad to get. I just don't feel like this is smooth enough. Environment's gonna be looking a little less, but this definitely will smooth it out a bit. Between 3 and 4, I'll be wavering around a lot. Excuse me. With that blessing, I'm just able to, you know, hit these skills the right way. I have to have this thing at a 30 in order to be totally efficient and hit my crits and stuff like that. It's all about effectiveness once you get to this point. If you're effective with something, you can use it. I'm at 26 out of 30. That's great. It's not hard building up the skill once you're low level, but once you're high level, that's when the problem begins.
I can't pass that yet. That's still recharging.
As a hunter, you want to always collect distance, get all shots to count. Now, the thing about Old WoW, there used to be like add-ons and stuff like that you can get, and pretty much those little add-ons would help you, might I add, they would help you get to the locations and quests you need. I'm going to be running this dry, so it's going to be a lot harder. So be patient, because some quests I remember off the top of my head, others I do not. Which ain't bad, but, you know.
We will have justice.
I also like to kill things that are just in my area. That's another force of habit I have. Like if I'm on the way and I'm not even on the road, I want to shoot things. Can't help it really. Also, movement speed, mounts, all that stuff in this game during this version of the game is going to be a lot harder to get. I'm going to have to like gold farm and stuff like that. You hardly see anyone on the roads of WoW, especially on this version. I don't mind it. It's going to be kind of lonely until someone needs something. Like, especially during dungeons. That's what I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure this is where I have to go. Yes. So, malfunction at the West Sanctum. I'm guessing she needs help here, because this is
Glory to the Sindorai.
a spot she needs. Like, this is her house, I guess. She's having a problem with, like, the creatures that are lurking outside. Also, there's a traitor amongst us, and she will give me the information I need to find the spies. The spy is going to be found right around this corner. I remember this mission off the top of my head because I've played this race a while. A very long time. Just refreshing my memory, so to speak. Hopefully the detail in all of this is fixed too, because I don't want to have like a hood that's all bricky and stuff like that when you guys are looking at it. It makes you uninterested and not want to read, you know, and see what's going on. Like chat-wise, I don't really bother chat, which is another thing. Text stuff a little bit bigger, but I'm guessing I can't do that. That's okay, I'll be telling you. I'm your guide. Just let me guide you into learning some WoW.
Stop it. Get some help.
Alright. Now, what I've just killed twice was the Wraith creatures, but there's one of the intruders. There's intruders everywhere. Some of them are in stealth mode. This one just so happens to not be.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, he's
You serious?
I'm fast as boy.
As a hunter, I'm hitting enemies that, you know, can't be touched until you're up close. Hunters have advantage over range. They're not as powerful as spellcasters, but in the tight pinch where, you know, can apply a lot of AoE, which is area of effect, it's great.
That's still recharging.
Applying lots of damage is always good. He just casted a spell on me, which is called Fairy Fire. Reduces my armor count and cannot stealth or go invisible. Don't mind that. Can't really stealth anyway. Now if I was playing the Alliance counterpart of the Elves, which would be the I can't remember actually, Dark Elves or something like that. If I was playing those guys, which are basically like the counterpart, they can go invisible, but they have to stay still.
I can't cast that yet.
And if they're sitting in a dark spot on the map, they're perfectly invisible like they are. So, I mean, it does identify to their level as well. There's an undead. He's an undead race here. It's funny. What are you doing here, buddy? I also just got another debuff from these guys, which is Arcane Residue. Spell damage done increase. Spell damage taken also increase. So I don't do any spell damage. Spell damages normally have to charge.
I need a target.
My character's gonna say I need to a lot of things. You're gonna hear it over and over, and that's okay, because it means I'm just tapping the button over and over, even though there's a cooldown. Something I don't need to do, but I will be doing. Hopefully my audio and stuff is correct, because once I do get this correct, okay, that's gonna be perfect when I get it correct. But what I've just picked up is mana residue.
Free Shavakadu!
It's a 3-minute cooldown, but it's almost like using Mana Tap or Arcane Turret. It gives me my mana back. Don't really know what both those spells will do until I use them. They're not really that great. They're pretty low level until you really need them. It's a good thing to have against spellcasters though, racial-wise. Especially if I'm going PvP or, you know, just in general. Someone's killing up these guys fairly quick too, because I'm not seeing any of them. There used to be a large spawn of them. But I'm gonna kill this guy a couple more times. Not a lot.
I can't cast that yet.
But I know he drops first aid, which is
That
very
spell
needed.
isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
I think at level 10 I can get my first pet. Which is something I want to do.
I can't carry any more of those.
The thing with this is, it begins a quest, which is very good. The quest pretty much incriminates, which is incriminating documents, as it says down there, that Alliance guy. Long story short, he's a dwarf. Why is he here in the Horde territory? Because he wants to kill someone to further mess with the Horde. You know. I might go into mining because it gives me toughness. And I think toughness is a stat in the game that helps all around, even with, what? If I remember correct, it helps all around with just taking physical damage. I don't know if it's PvP based though. As much as I want to stream this, my computer just can't handle it, or it's my Wi-Fi.
That's still recharging.
Regardless of which. My encoding and all that stuff, I don't know a thing about encoding, so I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way and just keep uploading. This is the way I know.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
It's my arcane shot, buddy. Got lucky there, but not too lucky. Now, I like to hit enemies that are outside of the screen, because I'm a hunter. It's just like, oh, you know you don't... Crap, I couldn't turn them off. Arcane Turret turns him off. Pause. Mana Crystal gives me a little bit back.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
I hate how they cast that debuff on you 24/7 though. That can be very annoying. I didn't get much linen. I could farm up that, but it's not necessary as of now. Still, you know, low level ranking. Nothing to really worry about. I can get out of the zone. There's no problem. And again, when I like upload and do stuff like this, it's not necessarily because, oh, I'm keeping consistency. I actually like to do this. So, I mean, you know, doing something you don't like, just gonna tire you out in the long run. There's no point. Also, that bar down below, the XP bar, is gone. That bar by itself, I'd have to stay off the game for a whole week or more to make sure it fills all the way up to its max capacity. Not sure the percentage on how much it fills up, but I know late game, this bar becomes very, very useful. For me, not right now. And I like to play this game regardless of that bar. Like, I'll play, grind, and just kill this stuff. But I have to make sure I keep it into the 20-minute bracket of play. Because if I don't, you know, it's gonna be hell in a cell for me. Trying to upload it and put it onto my computer with all my memes and stuff and my PlayStation. I want to buy more bags. I know I'll get more, so there's no point in me doing that. I'm gonna sell all this stuff that's just not useful. The reason why I'm keeping the eggs is because I'm trying to debate whether or not, you know, do I want to keep... Okay, I'm gonna buy a bag. Anyway, I shouldn't have bought it, but that just killed my money process again. But anyway, where was I? I do forget. I do forget. Anyway, my money process right now is pretty bad because I keep buying things that I think I'll need.
Anaria Shola.
Okay, this is incriminating.
Great to meet you.
I can't do anything about that as of yet. On the road here, there's a quest from an apprentice. Don't know exactly what he wants, but let's find out. Apprentice Raylan. If I remember correct, this is the guy who lost a book in the water.
Ahead.
He said him and his fellow apprentices were attacked by the wretched. In their mad hunger for magic, they took everything they could find and get their hands on, including the mana crystals, wands, spellbooks, and everything. Melador gave chase after them. I had to stay behind and look after the stuff they couldn't take. Continue down the road and see if you can lend a hand.
Hold your head high.
I was already down this road. Again, World of Warcraft is a big backtrack, so be patient. You're on an adventure. You're on an adventure. This is how it goes. I always shoot things on an adventure if I'm adventuring.
I can't cast that yet.
He's gonna
That's
catch up
still
before I can get the shot off. No, he didn't. Perfect. Eat that. Eat this melee. I like two-handeds because they just hit harder, and my Raptor Strike is great. Eventually, I will get the skinning thing and farm for skinning. There's a lot of stuff that just lays on the ground dead, so sometimes I'll even get lucky. Why I want skinning is because it can boost my defense. There's a book down in this water because someone decided they were gonna, I guess, throw it here. It's a soaked tome, which is very important. Once I finish this quest, it's gonna give me another slot for carrying things, which is good. We need this. But long story short, I have to bring this book back to his teacher. His teacher's gonna be very pissed off and want me to turn them into pigs because they messed up.
Farewell.
Bring the book back, which I'm going to do. This also cuts into what I want to do, so I'm going to save this quest for later because on the way to finishing out Falcon Square's quest, then I can go and backtrack back and forth. That saves me time and effort. Sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo, I know, but you're on an adventure. That's how I'm seeing this right now, you know? I want to share with you the old World of Warcraft days that I came to know and love while it's still here, because we won't get this chance again if they decide to take it away.
What?
Which, you know, if Blizzard takes this away, they take it away. This is the room I'm gonna have to go to kill that one guy.
Free your mind.
Which is this guy. He's the traitor. That's what I picked up a mission here for, the incriminating documents. I'm gonna have to show it to him. He's gonna want me killed, and you know, it's not gonna work. They don't. What's this? Okay, so they have the old-fashioned looking for group. That's crazy. It's just like the old days here. That's nuts. If I get silent, it's not because I did anything bad, but I'm just focusing.
Stay the course.
The eternal sun guides us.
The wretched are a constant thorn in my side, Glass. That's my character's name. I named her Glass. It should have been a Z there. That would have been smarter, but it's Glass, basically, in another, you know, wording. Ghetto slang or something like that, whatever you want to call it. Now, they've been a constant pain in his side, he says. When they are not being a danger to themselves, they're tapping unstable arcane sources to satisfy their craving. They're cooking up half-brained schemes against our respectable society. I have reading problems, Jesus. So, this is a very delicate situation. Even though we've identified the spy, we cannot kill him out in the open. We can try to capture him either as a risk to escaping. His risk of escaping is too great. I wanted to go find Prospector. Well, basically go find him, question him, and then I get a cool two-handed sword, which I love swords. I'm sorry.
Keep your
You know
wits
how I
about
feel
you.
about my swords. Hunter trainer, I did level up. So what can you show me? Yeah, she can't show me anything at the moment. So every 2 levels, I can get something, which I can't right now. You know, it's only been 1 level. That's not bad though. Either way.
We will persevere.
Every 2 levels, you get something, and you know, it's good to get something every 2 levels. Don't know where I was going with that. You get this new skill. I think I get a new aspect at level 10, which is aspect of the hawk. Instead of me having an 8% chance to dodge, I will have what is, I guess, a higher chance to have more range damage or crit rate. Can't go wrong with that, considering I shoot 3 or 4 shots before an enemy approaches me. Not bad at all. From this range, what? 35 yards. From 35 yards, which is probably very close. If he creeps up a little bit more, I can just snipe him from this range. Like I was saying, he can be sniped from this range, which is very funny. If I get that, he's dead. I also just put the little bar here. That bar might get annoying after a while. We
Glory to the Sindor.
Move. I don't want to speak to you.
What can I do for you?
I need a moment with you, sir. Yes.
See you soon.
In other words, we know he's a traitor. And I have to either kill him and not let him escape, or put him into submission. Which I'm going to be doing a bit of just killing. My thing as a hunter is, I want to get the best range at killing you. I want to get the best range at killing you. World of Warcraft is one of these old games that will... well,
I can't attack that.
hopefully he doesn't, since I'm here. Dang, that's a long way down. Oh, I can literally just hit him from here.
That's still recharging.
Because I have... Everything in WoW is about line of sight. If I go behind something, no one can hit me unless I'm back and forth
I
and through
can't
it.
cast that yet.
So, I just got the drop on him from the low
Still
ground.
recharging.
Something Anakin should have done. Okay, we're not going to talk about that. That's Star Wars. Also, it's very nice every now and again to get scrolls. It increases armor rates. You know, it might not be by a lot. Very hopeful, though. I have some cloth boots that I can now change. Dope. Now, because I just killed someone who was very, very, very important. Well, not very important, but quest important. And he dropped 2 linen. That helps my first aid. Can't go wrong. And then we can get started on the next one. Sometimes I won't even edit because it won't be important parts, but this will just be like a fill-in, you know? Fills in things, gives you some nice details of what I'm up to. I can probably do like 2 or 3 of these, maybe even 4 if I'm over the weekend. It's just a lot to talk about. But I want to get everything perfectly in detail. I don't want it to be looking bad quality and stuff like that. No one's gonna want to watch that, you know? Fairbreeze Village.
The reckoning is
That's the next place I'll have to go to. And I'm gonna end the stream right there. We got a new weapon, might I add. Big blade, nice. So my thing is, I like big swords. I love big swords. What I just got now versus my old blade, that little puny thing right there, and then we got this. Come on, man. Look at that. Oh no, that's... Look at... Come on now, bro. Look at that big blade. Can't go wrong with that. We went from wimpy to...
Oh, hell no!
Bruh, if you walk up, you're gonna get smacked in your neck. You feel me?
Gold is welcome.
And I can sell this weapon because it ain't useful no more. Gives up more gold. That's dope. That's dope right there.
Salama Ashalano.